I have been staying in this 38 square meter HDB Flexi Type 1 flat for about 7 years. And I have always noticed a few Feng Shui flaws that are quite common in the newer HDB layouts. Whether you believe in Feng Shui or not, I just want to share some of these things which could affect your well-being. And some of these Feng Shui flaws can also be explained using science or even human psychology. The first Feng Shui flaw is that the bathroom is the first room that you see. So when I enter into my unit, the first room on the left is the bathroom. And for many other similar Flexi Type 1 HDB flats, this bathroom is either on the left or on the right. So either way, it is the first thing that you see, and this is not ideal. Because in Feng Shui, the bathroom is seen as a place with dirty or negative energy. It is a place where we shower, we do our toileting, and we clean ourselves. And therefore, it is usually damp and moldy. And so when the bathroom door is open, this negative energy can flow out into the living room and into the hall entryway. And the living room and the hall entryway are two areas that are supposed to be clean and welcoming. And the worst thing in my case is that the kitchen also faces the bathroom directly, which is a big Feng Shui no-no. This is because it could create a clash between the fire element represented by the kitchen and the water element represented by the bathroom. And from a scientific point of view, every time when you flush the toilet bowl, it could release germs into the air. And of course, not to mention the unpleasant smell. So whenever your bathroom door is open and you flush the toilet bowl, and whoever is in the living room could smell all this unpleasant smell. And of course, whenever the bathroom door is open, every time you look around and you see the toilet bowl, it could also affect your mood without you realizing it. So what I personally do is that I always keep the bathroom door closed, and I always make sure that the toilet lid is down after toileting. The second Feng Shui flaw is that the front door always faces the window directly. This is a very common layout issue because when your front door faces the window directly, that means when you open the door, you can see straight through to the window at the back. And this is something called Chuan Tang Sha in Feng Shui, which means the energy, which is the qi, enters through the front door and rushes straight out through to the window without staying. This kind of setup is believed to cause instability in the home, which could affect your ability to save money or even cause good luck and wealth to leak out easily. So what I do in my case is that I always keep my living room window partially closed, and I also use curtains to block part of the view, which could help to slow down the energy flow and keep the space more balanced. So you can also do the same thing, use thick curtains or blinds to block part of the window that faces the front door. Or you can also place maybe a plant between the door and the window to slow down the energy. But just be careful not to block out too much light, because in Feng Shui, natural sunlight is still important for a healthy home. So if you're staying in a similar 38 square meter unit like mine, maybe you want to ask yourself this question. Do you find it hard to save money? Do you keep spending money on unexpected things? If your answer is yes, then maybe this kind of layout is affecting you, and maybe you can try the tips that I have just shared. The third Feng Shui flaw is that the stove is too close to the sink. Now, because in a 38 square meter unit, the kitchen is very small, so no choice, the stove and the sink are actually quite close together normally. And in Feng Shui, this could cause a clash between the fire element represented by the stove and the water element represented by the sink. And when fire and water clash, it could lead to tension, health issues, or even emotional imbalances. Now, there may be no scientific proof on this, but if you think logically, if you cook and also happen to wash dishes at the same time, water could splash onto your food, and this is not very hygienic. So what you can do is you can try to leave some space between the stove and the sink. And for my case here, the distance is about 65 centimeters apart. Alternatively, you can also place something that represents the wood energy, like for example, a small plant. This is because in Feng Shui, the wood element can help to balance the water and fire element. So these are some of the Feng Shui's flaws that is found in a normal 38 square meter HDB Flexi Type 1 flat. I hope that my sharing can help you to understand your own space better. And whether you believe in Feng Shui or not, I think it is always good to reflect on how your home layout could affect your mood, your health, and your daily life. Thank you for watching this video.